The cast of Boys Over Flowers seemed to have perfect lives, but behind the cameras, their stories were filled with pain, loss, and struggle. One actor lost $13 million in lawsuits, another slept in parking lots while studying, a cast member's husband was blackmailed while she was pregnant, and one actor disappeared for years after a family tragedy. Here's what really happened to them after the fame. Lee Min-ho was just beginning his acting career in 2006 when a car crash nearly ended everything. Two of his friends died instantly, and he was left with multiple fractures, a torn knee, and a metal pin in his thigh that made one leg shorter. He couldn't walk for a year and thought his dream was over. But his comeback was extraordinary. His role as Gu Junpyo in Boys Over Flowers made him a superstar. However, in 2011, another car crash during the filming of City Hunter worsened his old injuries. Because of this, he couldn't serve as an active soldier during his mandatory military service and instead worked at a welfare center from 2017 to 2019. Despite his struggles, he made a powerful comeback in 2022 with Pachinko, earning global praise. But fame has weighed heavily on him. He's spoken about the pressure of success and feeling lonely at the top. In 2025, after losing his dog, he admitted that the grief made him realize how much he wanted to marry by 40. Now, he's one of Asia's most in-demand brand ambassadors and is returning to film with Omniscient Reader, a massive project with a $30 billion won budget. Koo Hae-sun was once the innocent face everyone loved, but her real life turned out very different. Her marriage to Ahn Jae-hyun fell apart publicly in 2019. Their leaked private messages showed emotional distance and financial struggles. After the divorce, she didn't disappear. Instead, she focused on education. She went back to Sungkyunkwan University, graduated with a GPA of 4.27, and then got into KAIST for a master's in science journalism. Despite her success, she later revealed that she had been living in her car because she couldn't afford housing. But she turned her hardships into innovation by inventing and patenting a flat folding hair roller called the Gu Roll, eventually founding her own company in 2025. Kim Hyun-jung, who played the Gentle Prince, became involved in one of Korea's biggest celebrity scandals. In 2014, his ex-girlfriend accused him of assault, and even though he admitted to one incident and paid a small settlement, things spiraled when she claimed he caused a miscarriage. Later, she retracted the claim, but the damage was done. Years of court battles followed, and even though Kim won his case in 2017 and was compensated, he lost over $13 million in the process. His career collapsed, his brand deals ended, and his reputation never fully recovered. He later married another woman and had 2 children, but his music comeback couldn't reach his past success. Kim Bum, who charmed audiences as the Potter, struggled silently with rheumatoid arthritis, a condition he had since his early 20s. It forced him to serve in public service instead of active military duty. He dated actresses Moon Gun-young and Oh Yeon-seo, but both relationships ended quickly. Beyond acting, he also pursued music and became popular in China through films like Young Detective D, Rise of the Sea Dragon. In recent years, he's proved his range through dramas like Tale of the Nine-Tailed, Law School, and Ghost Doctor. Now 36 and single, he remains one of Korea's most admired stars, preparing for his next lead role in Sold Out Again today. Kim Jun, who played Song Woo-bin, shocked fans when he revealed in 2018 that he had secretly been married since 2015 to his longtime girlfriend from middle school, and they already had a child. He had managed to keep his relationship and family completely hidden for years. After his military service, he stepped back from major fame and focused on smaller projects, choosing a quieter life away from the spotlight. Kim So-eun, who played Chu Jae-yul, never planned to be an actress. She was training to be a professional skier before she was discovered by a talent scout in 2003. After Boys Over Flowers, her career was steady but full of agency changes. By 2024, she left her agency and began working independently, an uncommon and risky move in Korea. Her rumored romance with co-star Song Jae-rim from We Got Married continued for nearly a decade after the show, though neither ever confirmed it. Off-screen, she's been active in film festivals and environmental causes, showing a thoughtful side beyond acting. Park Ji-bin, who played the younger brother, grew up from a child star into a serious actor. In 2014, his father passed away, delaying his military service. He served from 2015 to 2017 but then vanished from the industry for 5 years. When he returned, fans were shocked by his transformation. He had matured and started taking on darker, more complex roles. His 2024 performance as a villain in A Shop for Killers earned rave reviews, and his 2025 film My Name is already being called a turning point in his career. Lee Min-young's career took off after Boys Over Flowers, but her personal life made headlines when her husband, Lee Byung-hun, was blackmailed for billions of won while she was pregnant. Though many expected her to divorce him, she stayed, and they rebuilt their life together. They now have 2 children, born 8 years apart. After taking a 5-year break from acting, she made a comeback in 2025 with her own YouTube channel and variety show Heart on Wheels, which featured her husband as the narrator. Han Chae-young, who played Min Seo-hyun, became a huge star in 2009 but surprised everyone by leaving Korea's entertainment industry in 2012 to sign a $12 million deal in China. She later became a real estate mogul with properties in Seoul, Shanghai, and Los Angeles worth over $40 million. However, in 2023, she faced a tax investigation over unreported income of 8 billion won. Although it was resolved, her reputation took a hit. In 2025, she returned with a film called The Devil You Know, hoping to rebuild her image and reconnect with fans. The stars of Boys Over Flowers may have looked perfect on screen, but their real stories are filled with pain, resilience, and reinvention. Each one faced challenges that changed them forever, proving that even behind the brightest fame, there's a hidden side of struggle and strength.